You're all a bunch of filthy sinners! Hell is looking forward to the pleasure of your company. Perhaps tonight, God hates you, and so do I. As do I.
There he is. I finally found him. I knew he'd be doing this somewhere.
For the next 45 minutes, Axel watched his uncle wield the Bible in one hand while pulling the trigger of the megaphone in the other. He seemed to have a unique skill of bringing out the emotions of all who walked by. Jack mentioned everything, ranging from the mark of the beast to the unquenchable fires of hell. Axel was amazed with how well his uncle was able to quote a wide variety of scriptures, complete with chapter and verse, and how he was able to so expertly squelch any opposing viewpoint. The only thing that seemed to be missing was the gospel message.
Hey, Lil Axe. I had a feeling that was you standing over there. Did you enjoy the show?
Absolutely, Uncle Jack. Especially the part where your face turned all shades of red and purple. You gotta teach me that one day.
Yeah, huh? Watch and learn, son. Watch and learn. These people are ignorant to the things of God. Sometimes you gotta get them fired up so that way they can hear your message. I've been doing this for years. Yep, it was a good day. Hey, relax. Want to get something to eat?
Sure. Hey, Uncle Jack, have you heard from Barbara today?
Oh, I talked with her a few days ago. She's still living with her deadbeat boyfriend. He's verbally abusive. Lately, I've noticed a cut on her lip. So I'm afraid he may have become physically abusive as well. When I plead with her to come home, she simply says something like, "Oh, he's not that bad," or sometimes he has anger issues, or "It's my fault, Dad. I made him upset."
So, I guess you're pretty mad at him, huh?
Mad at him? Axel, I want to put my fist through his face. I want to take home a front tooth, frame it, and put it on the living room wall. So yeah, I guess a little bit.
I'll bet you're really pissed at her, though.
Pissed at her? No, Lil Axe. I'm not pissed at her. Why would I be? My heart breaks, though. She's my daughter. I love her, and I don't want her to continue suffering with this idiot. I stay awake some nights worrying about her. I'm afraid one day he's gonna go too far. When I see her, I'm almost in tears, begging her to come home. And now, she won't even talk to me about it anymore. It's frustrating seeing her go through this. I wish I could find someone who would talk to her and let her know how I feel about her. She won't hear it from me anymore.
Uncle Jack, I have some good news for you, but I want you to check out this video first.
History to live up to, as well as the great expectations.
Let me give you an example. Lady says to her husband, let me say it this way. Lady says to a friend, her husband is gone off somewhere and she wants him back. She says to her friend, listen, do me a favor, find my husband, tell him to come home, tell him I love him. Find my husband, tell him to please come home, tell him I love him. So now this guy, he goes off and he looks for this lady's husband. He goes to the horse betting place because he knows that he likes to gamble. And he goes there and he says to the guy, have you seen this person? And so the manager says, yeah, he was here. He bet a lot of money too. And he's going on down the street to the bar. So what happened was, now this guy is going to the bar looking for this lady's husband. And he says to the barkeep, he says, have you seen this man? And the guy said, oh yeah, he was here. He spent a lot of money. He walked out of here drunk not too long ago. He's down there. And so he starts walking down the streets and he sees a lot of prostitutes. And so he goes to one of the prostitutes and says, "Have you seen this man?" And the lady says, "Well, yeah, he's with me. And he spent a lot of money on me too. I don't know where he is now, probably down the street." So finally, the guy catches up to him and he sees him laying in the street, drunk and broken. And he looks at him and he says, "You should be ashamed of yourself. Your wife is looking for you. You get yourself cleaned up and get back home." And he walks away. I have a question for you.
Yes, that's very nice, Axel, but what does that have to do
Okay,
with...
so here's the good news. I've been looking for you all day. I talked to Barbara this morning. She left the guy, and she's already home. You really need to get his cell phone, Uncle Jack. You want to know what the real kicker is? She said that she had a fight with him last night, and all she can remember seeing in her mind was the water in your eyes while you were pleading for her to come home. You never gave up on her, and it worked.
Axel, that's great news. Thank you so much for finding me. And I saw what you did there. I completely get it. The way I love my daughter is the way God so loved the world. I've minimized the message of His love because I don't like the things I see people doing every day. But I know God still has an open heart for them. I guess it's time for me to adjust my speaking strategy. Lilacs, my brother raised a smart boy.